Morning everybody, just a little update. So this is the third time I've been down. So I come down once a week just to check on the greenhouse here. So we've got a 4-pot system growing 2 varieties of tomatoes. I can't remember what the varieties are, and a chilli and a Thai pepper at the end. Very simple, 47 litre tank, and you can see it's connected at the bottom with a little tap that you can turn on and off. And I put my fertiliser and my water in there. Little tip is when you put in new water and new fertiliser in there, turn the tap off. Any sediment will then settle after half an hour, and then you can turn the tap back on. What I'd probably recommend in the greenhouse as well is that probably every third fill you clean the tank out and then just run water for 24 hours on a full tank, and then put the fertiliser in, and then off you go. Very simple. So gravity does all the work. Floods that tray to 20 millimetres. It's not like a ball cock, it's a vacuum float valve. So it floods to 20 millimetres, then stops. The plants then drink all the water, and then within half an hour to an hour, the plant will tell the valve to reopen again. It's quite simple really. So that's the 4-pot system. You can, from that tank, have up to 6 plants growing. So you can add an extra 2 modules. Then over here, I've got 2 easy to grow kits, growing cucumbers. So it's a 47 litre tank, a 2-pot tray with 8.5 litre pots. The 4-pot system comes with 15 litre pots, so they're slightly bigger. Exactly the same. You've got a 47 litre tank, an aqua valve in the centre here, and that floods and drains. You can see. Get that leaf out of the way. Let's remove that. So that floods and drains, exactly the same as I described earlier. You can see I've got some nice cucumbers starting to set. And there, look. And then across the top here, I've got 3 the new tray to grows. These are brilliant, absolutely love them. Took a long time to design this. So I've got a 47 litre tank, put the fertiliser and water in there, and then all I've done is tea them. You can see the tea here, and then the pipe runs across to the next one, tea there, and then I've got a little tap at the end so I can flush the lines every now and again. It's always a good idea to flush the lines once you have just got plain water in the tank after a clean, and then flush the lines. I'd probably recommend that you probably flush the taps, open the taps probably once a week. So how this method works, you've got the aqua valve flooding to 20 mil, then completely draining. And then in here, you've got capillary matting that draws the moisture up. And on here, I've got a variety of herbs. So I've got pak choi, chives, nasturtium, coriander, listanthius. I think that's pronounced wrong anyway, but these are the flowers I'm going to use for my wedding tomorrow. And then at the end here, I've got some mustard on a microherb tray. So microherb trays that there. Then you can put seed trays on there, pots on there, microherb trays. You remove the matting, and then you can put a grow bag on there with the spikes, and then also with the capillary matting you can use our 110 litre planter. And then finally, down here, I've just got a easy to go kit. So it's very simple, the aqua valve and an aqua valve cover, because if you're using the aqua valve in up to a 2 metre square tray, you must make sure it's level as possible. And then you plonk the aqua valve cover in there, connect it to any plastic container. I think as far as I'm aware, you get all the connections. So you would just drill a 12 mil hole into any plastic container. I'd use a step drill, not an ordinary drill bit. Push your grommet in, push your filter inside, and then also you've got a hose or lock connector, so you can connect it to a water butt or a big reservoir tap if you want to. I'll just put a stone on top of it, because the dogs run in here all the time and probably knock it about, so just holds it down. It's a good idea if you're outside. You put your patio plants on there, and you go away on holiday for a couple of weeks. Put something on top of the aquavalve cover, and then if it rains excessively, then it definitely won't float and it'll be fine. You can, if you want to, drill a slight hole, an overflow hole, so if you're away, at probably 25-30 mil, so that if it rains excessively, the water can just drain out of the side of the tray. That's just a couple of basil plants growing in there. So yeah, everything's growing beautifully in here. Lovely greenhouse. And everything's ticking along. Like I said, I only come down once a week to fill up the tanks. We've got chilies everywhere, tomatoes everywhere. You can see. I need to take these off so then they can start flowering again. We've got lots of nice tomatoes on there. Yeah. Okay guys, right. Have a lovely day and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.